You know, I think I have everything ready for my trip. Let's see, we have day job, finish packing bag, get surgery to get arm out of body, uh, and lunch with my sister tomorrow. And then a lot of the good things, you know. I think this is gonna be pretty good. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta hit. Oh, there was supposed to be a stream. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I'm ready now. I'm absolutely ready. I have my, well, I have another... Okay. Where do we fucking begin? Alright, so you know how I had the Palm M500, which is a pretty neat, PDA. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's on the... No, I still don't understand where it is. Where the fuck is it? No, that's the TX. Where's the fucking 500? No, that's a Sony PRS 505. That's an e-reader. That's completely different. Okay, well, you know the M500, right? It's a model of PDA from Palm, and then there's the TX that I had, and then there's also the IPEX. What if I told you I bought a 5th PDA? And I know what you're thinking. You're looking at me. Actually, you can't. Well, yeah, you can look at me because I'm up at the staircase, and you're like, Deeps, why the fuck would you buy a 5th PDA? Well, I'll tell you why. I got a lot of money in eBay. Gift cards. That's why. So, I bought another PDA on eBay, but I decided this time, instead of getting one that has a rechargeable battery, right, I'm gonna get one that takes alkalines, or even lithiums in a disposable kind of format. So I decided, don't get a Palm, because the models that do take batteries for Palms were constructed with glue. So if I tried to, like, tinker with anything in the PDA, it would fall apart. So I decided to get a PDA from the company that was created by the founders of Palm. They left at one point in the 90s because they didn't agree with what 3Com, who were the owners of Palm at the time. They didn't like where the company was going, so they made a company called Handspring. And they created the Handspring visor. Now, I do not have the original one. I have the Deluxe, which, yes, it is kind of based off the Palm 3 design, which is not a bad design. And it has 8 megabytes of storage. I have not filled it up, surprisingly. And I have an 8 meg expansion card coming in the mail at some point, but I will not be here when it gets here. I gotta double check that my mail hole is set. But yeah, I have a Handspring, and let me just say, this is, despite it being the entirety of it being made of plastic, it feels really nice to use. This might be a main driver, one of my main drivers, including the M500. Where the fuck is it? I swear to God. Where the fuck is that thing? Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. It was sitting on the other desk. But yeah, but we're not here for me to rant endlessly about PDAs. Let's be honest. No, we're here for the last fine quality live stream of 2025 and the last one before I fuck off for about 2 weeks. And yeah, well, for about near 2 weeks. I think it's like 13 days total. And it's time for the final practice stream for Rise of the Triad, because I get on a train in 2 days. It's almost about to be 1 day in about 63 minutes. Think about that. My sister's gonna be here tomorrow in the afternoon. I have some stuff I gotta do in the morning, so I can't stream super late, but we are going to be doing some runs tonight, at least 4. I think 4 is a very fitting number. And then we're going to have a good time at GDQ. And by we, I mean me and my sister, and anyone else that goes to the event as well. And then hopefully you enjoy watching a week of good speed runs for a good, very good cause. I do want to say hello to Thrin and to Weird Proc and to Matrix. Matrix having a certified mug moment right now. I'm actually a fan of both of them. There's like the one root beer that I'm kind of like on the fence sometimes about is Barks. Yeah, I gotta be in like a particular mood to have Barks. I'm not a big fan of Faygo, I'm gonna be honest with you. because they have a root beer variant. I'm just not a fan of Faygo in general. It has like a weird taste to me. I would say A&W is like the perfect like root beer to put on like ice cream. Like I love an A&W root beer float. It's one of the few times I will actually have like proper root beer instead of zero sugar. It just goes so well, you know. Oh yeah, by the way, two things are gonna happen when I switch over to the desk. Oh, not to the desk, to the game. Number one, you're going to see a timer up on the chat screen on the layout that is going to tell you how many minutes until it is, well, Matrix knows. It's a particular phrase. And we also have heart rate meter back after like 3 years. Is returned from its hard journey of sitting on my desk for 2 years because I haven't bothered putting it on. But yeah, we're gonna have heart rate meter. I'm very curious to see what my heart rate is with doing this speed run, so I'm gonna wear it today. Yeah, I have a heart rate meter. It's currently being very weird on my chest under this outfit, if you can believe it. Anyway, I'm waiting for the game to start. That's why I'm kind of, it seems like I'm stalling, and that's because because the game hasn't started yet. You know why it hasn't started yet? Because Steam crashed. All right, hold on. So I've been trying to find my Sega Genesis, not controller, but the power adapter, because I would like to take the Genesis in case I find some Genesis games at the exchange. No, I don't want Streets of... Why is it starting that game? Okay. I didn't want to start that game. I wanted to start Ludicrous Edition. Oh, what's that? New things for Vroid Studio. Steam is completely shitting the bed with the background. Oh yeah, by the way, today is the last day you can use 32-bit Steam. Oh no, have I been given a new Minion Masters gift? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. No. Alright, my Minion Masters count is still ticking away. Alright, here we go. Is it gonna start? Is it gonna start? X11 shitting itself. Is it gonna start? Is it gonna start? I gotta do practice, come on. At some point, we'll know the answer. And then I can hit the button. It says stop, so I'm assuming it's loading. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so for the last time this year... Oh, that's cool. Thank you. For the last time this year, I must note that... I have to cut to the desk. You see that little thing up in the top left corner? There's 2 games open. Hold on. That's why it's shitting itself so hard, is there's 2 fucking games running at the same time. Alright, is it working? Alright, it's working. Alright, anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, okay, so for the last time this year, I must note that this is a speedrunning stream, and you're going to be hearing various noises come out from somewhere in this rectangle known as a live stream. I will let you know if I'm ahead of my split time, behind, at about a bit of a par time, or... Sorry, I hit the button too early. But that means that I'm doing really good. We probably won't hear that except in episode 4. I think episode 4 has most of the split, like, time saves. But yeah. And you know what? We're just not even gonna do the first run where I do it normally. We're just gonna right out of the gate do a speed run prediction. I know we're tossing it up a lot. So let's explain the rules for speedrun prediction real quick, because some of you may be watching for the first time. I don't know, I'm not you. But I'm going to start a prediction in a bit. You're going to have to guess said prediction. And I have to turn my blink off screen for a second. Boop. Because I have to fix something. But I'm going to explain the rules still while we're going on. You're going to guess what minute range I'm going to finish this run on. If you and others manage to correctly guess the minute range, not only, well, no, you'll win a speedrun request, and you'll have until, I would say, when would be a good time? Because I'm wanting to try to do this on the 4th Saturday of the month, but this also has 5 Saturdays in it. And I don't, I think I'm working on the 7th. If my schedule is correct. So we might do the 31st. I'm going to double check the schedule when I get back from GDQ. If that is the case, then we're going to have speedrun requests on the 31st. If I have weekend work on the 31st, we're going to have it on the 24th. So regardless, if you want to lock in your run for that, if you win one tonight, I need to know by the 23rd at the latest, just to be absolute sure, so I can lock that in for you. So no one gets ahead of you. Except for the people that are already ahead of you. Because we still have 8 runs to get through in the queue. Sorry, something's being very weird right now. This puts the fine quality live stream, you know. Yeah. Alright, is it working? I think it's working right. Yeah. I guess it is. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, if you and others manage to get the minute range correct, you want a speedrun request. If for some reason you are the lone person to vote in a time range and you get it right, not only will you get a speedrun request, but you will also get to pick an outfit. Maybe for the run, maybe for later, maybe on this very stream. I don't know, I'm not you. But you can look at a list of all the runs and outfits in the link listed in exclamation point menu. I don't know why my heart rate's going up. I'm just talking at the moment. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Anyway, gotta do Dark War. As a reminder, I'll be running this game at AGDQ on Monday, January 5th at 1 a.m. currently. Can definitely change. Anyway, so I pose to you Twitch chat right now. Guess the minute range. Good luck. You have 20 minutes. So, work was the day, and I was up till like 4 a.m. last night packing for the trip. Mostly just carry-on stuff, although I did have to go upstairs to do some extreme vacuuming of some vacuum bags to get as much space as I can, and I'm glad to announce that I will be able to carry my entire AGDQ luggage in my SGDQ luggage, which I was very shocked to see. This is just so I don't have to pay for any oversized bag thing for Amtrak. I'll probably still have to pay for overweight, but at least I won't have to pay for oversized. But yeah, I've been mostly packing my carry-on stuff, so I put my winter, long john type of pants in my carry-on bag. There's the cushion for my Super Nintendo. I have my PC Engine in my book bag because it is comically small enough that I can do that. And I'm currently trying to figure out a third console to take because I do want to have some options so I can learn a console game. Maybe I'll take my Dreamcast. I don't have really any games for it. The only game I have is Mach and X. So I don't actually know how, like, super expansive the Dreamcast library is. I know the people that I'm rooming with were suggesting Sonic Adventure, but I don't know if I want to learn Sonic Adventure as a game. It's on a maybe, but you know me. There's like, I always like to pick games that have like a weird mechanic to them. The thing about that is it almost always means that I don't normally play like a super notable game. This is probably one of the few super notable titles that I actually speedrun. Is Wacky Races for the Dreamcast? But yeah, the Dreamcast, my favorite console running on Windows CE. Such a bizarre thing about the Dreamcast is it just runs on Windows. Which means at one point there was technically 2 like operating systems running with some sort of Windows like kernel. The Xbox and the Dreamcast. That'll get put down as a maybe. I do have like a PS3 that I could take, but I'm kind of limited to PS3 and PS1 because it's that model of PS3. It's the super slim. I can't even do other OS on. I can't even install Linux on my PS3. Very disappointed. Can't use its PowerPC processor, also known as the cell processor, to run like a cluster or something. That was such a smooth, like, I put the soda down and then I like turned and faced the right direction. I will never be able to replicate that again. Oh, come on. And by the way, just so you're aware, the stream title is supposed to be ironic because there's nothing really spectacular about the stream other than maybe, I don't know, the heart rate monitor? Maybe? Oh. And even then, that's not even like a new mechanic. We've had this before. Well, I guess I'm not getting health. No, there's health in the next level. I do really need to get health. I think that guard is always going to be MP40. I don't think I've ever seen it not an MP40 guard. That's fine. The nice thing is I can open the doors while I'm very high up. So by the time I get down to the bottom, it'll already be open. By the way, I'm also testing my MDR 7506s. I have installed new ear cups today. And I need to test how well the seal on them are. I wanted to have headphones that could actually like stay on my head if I like turn my head real quick, you know? And with the default ear cups on the MDR 7506s, you barely get like any sort of like coverage on your ears, you know? So I've got new ones. They got cushiony material. Outsider. Supposed to offer cooling foam. I don't believe that one bit.
They'll bury you in a lunchbox.
Yeah, Darian, get out of here so I can kick your ass.
They'll bury you in a lunchbox.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
All right, episode 2. Worst case scenario, by the way. Got very lucky right there. Didn't get caught on any guards going through the door. Yeah, that's the Triad Enforcer for you. Okay. Now that very hectic level is out of the way, another hectic level. But for different reasons. I fucking knew it. And I got very unlucky right there because I got caught on the thing. We got out of it. We got out of it. But yeah, like, there's a bunch of stuff I have to take. I have to take my 2012 MacBook in case, well, if I get any music, I want to be able to rip the CDs. Because I have a 1 terabyte hard drive in my MacBook. My 2012 MacBook. Plus, I can charge my iPods and sync a little bit faster with the FireWire 800 to 400 adapter that I have. Gotta get that good 12-volt power, you know. And if for some reason I have to reset any of my iPods, because I've already had my 4th gen give me the dreaded folder, which it's doing at the moment. Yeah, it's giving me the dreaded folder. I can resync it. I'm taking 2, I believe. I'm taking my 5th gen and my Nano, and the Nano is specifically for podcasts. Yeah, the dreaded folder is when it can't, like, the file system's corrupted. You have to, like, restore the iPod if that happens. Sometimes if you reset it enough, it'll, like, fix itself, but it hasn't fixed itself. My Mini had the same issue, but it fixed itself. I think it's just due to all the static electricity going on. It's just, like, shorting out the system while it's playing music. It's very staticky in my area right now. It doesn't help that I wear a lot of like fleece pajamas. It usually happens when I'm wearing my fleece pajamas. Alright, I need to yep.
Over here.
But let me tell you one of the nicest things about this handspring visor. I want to go back to the PDA for a second. One of the nicest things about this is its fucking cradle is USB, but it doesn't have a barrel jack connected to it because you have to power it using, you know, actual batteries, not lithium rechargeables, disposable batteries. So it's just the serial data connection. Meaning, I don't have to carry a fucking adapter with me. Oh, no, wait, I do, because I wanted to also have the M500 as a backup. I'm gonna look into seeing if I can set up the macOS equivalency of JPilot. I think it's XPilot. I can't install Palm Desktop on Intel, I believe, so yeah. I mean, another option would be I just take the iBook G3 instead, because that does have Palm Desktop already installed, but I do not have any profiles synced on it, so it will just wipe the system. And by the system, I mean the Palm OS storage. Okay. No guards? Just dealing with that now. That's not good. But we can get out of it. That's the nice thing. Probably should have just took the AR, but the MP40, but oh well. Gonna swap over to bulletproof armor in a second. Still gotta make sure I get the door opens very well. I think I'm losing a lot of time on a lot of runs to bad door opens. How's the stream quality and the mic right now? Mic and game audio. Hopefully it should still be good. I haven't touched it since Monday. But you never know. My setup is cursed. Hello, Terry. I hope you're having a good New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, depending on where you're at. Whoa.
Here she is.
I think we got a night of good runs tonight. By the way, I need to note down all my times for tonight on my PDA. Okay, hold on. I gotta do that again. There we go. Now, that was intentional, because again, I have to waste time a little bit. I can't just go into it to final battle super fast. So I have to pace myself here. This is like one of the few instances where you have to go slow to go fast. That's fine. I still got a little bit I gotta waste. I think 2 more little dips and then we'll be good. Okay, this is good enough. So I'm looking at the little hand at the bottom that's slowly going down next to Ty's head. That lets me know when I need to go in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It was only 27 seconds slower. Had a feeling there were 4 of them. I just shot 4 to be safe. Because, like, if I was right, then I got 2 of them. If I was wrong, then I wasted just 2 rockets. And only 2 rockets. And I still have 5 left over. That's not good. Okay, cool. Pre-sporage heat up. Go there. Move over. Grab this. I'm also taking my Steam Deck with me because I can have a backup of the game on it. And I can practice on the train. Set up like a little travel keyboard and a mouse. Go to town. Speaking of travel keyboards, I bought this like weird little like fold-out keyboard a couple of years back, and I didn't know what it was for. I'm gonna have to bring up the handspring visor again because guess what it was made for? The fucking visor. I now own the PDA that the keyboard goes to. I just gotta get the drivers working for it. That was a bit of an unfortunate see, but that's fine. Grab the key, head in. I don't need to save there, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. In case the game decides to have a funny. It likes to have a funny sometimes. We don't appreciate it when it does that. That's what I get for looking at the camera. I hit the wall. That's okay. We're replicating real life conditions. Like, I look at the camera on GDQ, and then, something happens. All right, dead in 5 seconds. I think I have full set of 10, so we're just gonna go. Oh, wow, nothing. Okay, cool. Please? Thank you. Hello? Was that ballistic craft? You don't normally see those in the game. I think that's like one of the main levels they show up. And they're invincible, and we don't have to interact with it, so... It's still essentially Sir not appearing in this film. Of this game.
Outsider.
Sorry, I had to put one Python reference in. Ah, son of a bitch. That's what I get for quoting Python. This weird little stream just littered with pop culture references. Because I do sprinkle in pop culture references every stream. Some of them are very, very, very subtle. I want to point out that's the first time I've done that. That's pretty good. All right, I have to do this. That was why.
Outsider.
All right, angry quilt time, baby. Why is it angry? I don't get it. Why is it so angry? Didn't even have to wait. Did not even have to wait. Switched a little bit too early. Open the door. We're gonna race through. Got about 30 minutes until it's 2026.
Over here.
Then we get to have the most magical time of the year. Matrix knows what I'm talking about. You had the video on speed dial? Hell yeah. Maybe the level's angry because it had to be patched. Did it actually have to get patched? That's very funny if true. None of these are good. I need to go over here. I don't go over here unless, like, the options are just all bad. It's a joke. Ah. Oh yeah, by the way, I apparently did not plan out, like, the whole getting to the train station thing as well as I probably should have, because I need to figure out how we need to get to the train station on Friday morning. The plan was I was going to, like, drive to my work and use the parking deck there, but I was told today probably bad idea because they'll probably tow my car if I do that, even though I have like a parking pass. So I gotta figure this shit out. Cause like we're like a little bit over 24 hours, like 30-ish hours away from like potentially getting on the train. I say potentially because I don't know how late the train's going to be. I will note that northbound will leave Miami, I think at like 8 a.m. About 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll have to take a look at the delays as things are going through tomorrow. And then that should be able to give me like a good idea as to when we need to start heading towards the train station. I would rather be there sooner than later. Just in case they're able to like catch back up a little bit. I should have expected that. I don't know why I didn't. Anyway. I don't know why I just decided to run straight into it. I'm very curious to see how my heart rate is during enemy fight. Alright, it's gonna be straight across, so... right here. Let me try that again. Let me try that again. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Probably gonna be pretty high just because of the fact that I have the run done.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm only a minute behind with all that. This game is fucking wild, I tell you. I absolutely tell you. Like, I could have the worst run ever and still be like 2 minutes behind world record. It is... This game has gotten to the point where, like, even bad runs are good runs. The only time they're, like, super bad is when they're, like, worst possible things imaginable happen. In every level. Where's my rockets? That was why I was like... I froze for a second because I couldn't, like, get to my rockets. Yeah, that was due to a miss-hit of the keyboard. So... That netting is definitely very much deserved. Alright, quick step. Come on! No! Lamau. We might be able to make it. Keyword, might. Yeah. This run is gonna be so fucking sick. I don't normally say that often about my runs because I always have like a bit of like uncertainty with it. Now, I'm gonna say with absolute confidence this run's gonna be fucking sick. Cause like, I've really gotten into like the groove with this game, you know? You bask in the weird quirkiness of it. And then what do you get? A fax machine. No, you really just get into like a good flow, you know? Even with like things happening, you can just pick yourself up and just keep going, you know? Like that. Alright, hold on. Go for it. Very nice. Gotta round the columns, which I really like. I gotta move this M500. It's actually blocking the mouse a little bit. Alright. That's fine. I was partially out, so that's good. Hit. Over to here. Alright. On to backfire. Again, God mode needed. I may need to take this mouse with me. Because that's a very important keybind, so I don't like mess things up super bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this mouse. So the plan is after the stream, I'm basically tearing down like not the whole setup, but the MacBook that I'm looking at chat on is getting torn down. I'm taking the mouse from the Linux machine and I'm putting it in my bag. I won't be using that on the train for editing videos, but because I have a Bluetooth mouse for the MacBook that I'm going to use. It just works out a little bit better because I can put the mouse wherever. I'm not going to edit a video in DaVinci Resolve with a fucking trackpad. Out of my damn mind if I do that. I know there's definitely some people out there that would do that, but no, I need a mouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to finish this stream before I can finish my packing. Like this is actually like a roadblock in packing. If you can believe that. Cool. I might be able to pull that off. Yeah. I was a bit worried, but now I'm not. Alright, on to El Oscuro.
Die.
No, thank you. I forgot how like constricting this heart rate monitor can be. I was not ready for that for some reason. That's okay. So by the way, whoever did put in a prediction for this run, good luck. May the odds be in your favor. Gonna have a bit of a hard time with that fuck up right there. I'm gonna pick up both of these. Oh. Alright, I think that should be enough. I think so.
Whoa!
Let's actually, you know what? Someone clip that moment. That was probably the most pants-shitting terrifying moment of this run. Like, just absolute pants-shitting terror. Hello? Like, that's going on socials because that's like, ooh. Like, Teeps, why would you do that? I don't know why I would do that. I really need to, like, hold on. I had to do that to get the, hold on. Gotta grab this. Oh, cool. Well, no, I still got the right shot out. Still got the right shot out. If I do this just right, I might just be able to get a couple of these out of the way. This might be a new meta. A new meta to change. Just continually cause them to, shoot at the wall and not me. Come on. There we go.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, LS Guru shoots in the corner. They're none the wiser. This level, since I had that crash like, what, about a month ago, I'm always fucking terrified of this level now. Always terrified. Also, my working of every day during my long week was a very good idea. So now I have definitely a decent bit of like money for the event. I mean, most of that, well, I can't say most of that. Actually, all of that's going toward, well, a bit of that's going towards the hotel. But I should actually have some, like, decent spending money for food and for, like, random things. Maybe I get a tchotchke. I don't know. I like tchotchkes. They're very nice. I love little knickknacks that I can have on my fireplace. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go and just go on ahead. Yeah. So I can pick this one up instead. Alright, cool. Alright, I saw like the leftovers. We got a little bit to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we just gotta get 1. There we go. Or sorry, 2. Didn't I shoot at that one? Alright. This is a bad idea, by the way. Don't do what I do. Do not do bad ideas. But this is why I'm doing it. What do you mean a low 37? What do you mean? Oh, that means there's a gold split. Oh no. This is gonna be a gold split. You fucking watch. If this isn't a gold split, I'll be shocked. I'm shocked. Only 93 seconds. 93 seconds. Behind 35.52. Okay, about 36. But you know what I mean. Anyway, cutscene time. You know what that means. So anyway, let me tell you about my nice handheld computer. It's very nice. I have a datebook application. It's just called Datebook, and I have it. And I spent $18 on it despite it not working in about 4 years. I am very good with money. No joke, I did spend like $18 on a Datebook app, but I am gonna set up the Palm Day workaround, which is basically turn 1925 and or 24 into like 1990 or something. But should be pretty good. As a heads up, we have about 6 minutes till the last ad break of 2025. But the first ad break of this very stream, and if you are in a position where you're about to get an adding from Twitch, there are various ways you can get around it. Number one being extensions for your web browser. They come with your web. Okay, maybe they don't come with your web browser. You know what does come with your web browser? Picture-in-picture mode. You can do that as well. There's also what's the word? I think it's called a little application called Streamlink that you can run that basically runs the stream in MPV or VLC player. And what's nice about that is if you have a sub for a channel, you can use the OAuth to just have a completely ad-free experience. But if you don't have that, then the stream just pauses, but you won't have to look at the ad. It's still playing, but you can't see or hear it, but it still plays. So like, as far as Twitch is aware, the ad is playing because it is. But yeah, those are some mitigations. But if you don't want to deal with those, and you just want to watch this damn stream without ads, definitely consider a sub to the Fine Quality live stream. Not only does it help you out because you get an ad-free experience and bonus content on the Discord, like early access to any of my YouTube videos or bonus videos and work in progress stuff. But most of the money I get from this stream goes right back into it with hardware. Like, for instance, I'm going to be taking some of it and putting it towards buying a Game Gear with VGA out. And then a Virtual Boy, because we have 2 games that I have to play on that at some point in the future. Both of those. I have a Game Gear, but it doesn't have TV out. Anyway, we're at this screen now, so I can finally see who got the minute range, and it looks like we had someone get it. 37 minutes, 1 person, and it looks like it's Weird Proc. What was the other vote? 38. There was 1 person that voted 10 for 38. It was Matrix. Yeah. Congratulations, Word Proc. You won 10 pirated Copeland betas. Mac OS 8's just around the corner. Alright, I'm going to need you to... at some point, doesn't have to be now. Could be in the future. You could pick outfit request whenever, obviously, but I do need to know your run by the 23rd of January. So you have time. You can let it stew for a little bit. But let me, award that for you. There we go. And we're going to get ready with our next run. So if there was anyone that was not here during the start of this, Oh, you're going right in for it. All right, I'm gonna have to put that in real quick, so please give me just a second. Is that on the menu for... I mean, I guess it is. Hold on a second. I gotta double check this. I don't have the menu up for some reason. I don't have it bookmarked. I gotta bookmark it in Vivaldi. I had it bookmarked in Firefox and it wasn't working. All right, yeah, I see where it is. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Let me put that down. Spin Dizzy Worlds. Okay, I want to ask you this now. You already have Spin Dizzy Easy Dizzy on Advance. Did you want to do Spin Dizzy twice? Okay. That means I'll practice Spin Dizzy at some point while I'm at GDQ. I'm already taking the game anyway. Thank you, macOS, for assuming that I wanted to put in an emoji. All right. Your run is put in, and with that said, let's talk about what just happened there. Because, yeah, Weird Proc won a run and an outfit request by being the sole winner of the prediction I'm about to give. And, yeah, if you're the sole winner, you get a speedrun request and an outfit request. If you are a winner with a bunch of other people, you just get a speedrun request. So you have a chance of winning, at least for a speedrun request, up to a $15 tier run. And then for outfit requests, I think it's what, at most 10. I mean, it's 25. Not a bad value. Of course, if you don't want to deal with any of that and you just want to force me in an outfit at some point, the menu tells you how to do that. But I will know if I start this run before if I start this run after your, before your run or your run request or your outfit request is put in, it won't get implemented or added until after the next run. So do keep that in mind. Anyway, prediction time. It's time for prediction. There you go. I'm gonna take a quick sip of my beverage and then we're gonna get going. All right. Pop quiz. Will I finish episode 1 before the new year? It's time to find out. Because we're literally speedrunning against 2026 right now to finish episode 1.
Outsider.
It's so weird to think that I'm just gonna be in the middle of a live stream when, you know, the year just, like, goes from one to the other. I know that shouldn't be, like, weird, but it just feels weird, you know?
Over here. Over here.
Hey! No, outsider. Please.
Okay. A decent, I won't say a great, but a decent pacing so far. That door open could have been a bit cleaner, but oh well. That could have been a little bit better. After this run, I may need to set the exercise bike up for sitting. Okay, Priest Porridge Hot is very nice. I did want that. I definitely wanted that. This isn't like a, oh, I definitely wanted that. No, I actually wanted that. Because going into too much room with very low health is a bad idea. I mean, the level's just to begin with, but it's really bad to be going into this with like less than 50. See, we got lucky that time, but we wouldn't have been lucky in other instances. That section right there is always like nerve-wracking because of the fact that there's an over patrol that you can't see because they're behind you. And then you have one off to the left that you sometimes see when I turn around to pick up the health in that area. And then you have another one in the little room that we were only in for like a second. And then you have a fourth one in the room with the dog bone. But the one in the room with the dog bone is not really one to worry about, but the other three definitely are. Unfortunate. Whoop. Come on. Okay, cool. Thought I was gonna get hit with the pistol hit scan right there and then just have a terrible time. Decent pacing.
Here she is.
Very decent pacing. Let's see how well we do here. This part can always drain time. Depending on how the enemies are set up, that's actually kind of good. Kind of good. That's very bad. But I might be able to get the jump on them. Pun entirely intended. Okay. Very, very good. On to Spring Surprise. Got Goomba Stomped. I just call it that because the enemy is... I basically land on the enemy feet as they're going down and I'm going up. And it just forces me back down to the ground sooner. Kind of like Mario jumping on a Goomba. I'm the only person that calls it that, by the way. I don't even know what Rip Chip calls it. But I call it Goomba Stomp because that's what it makes me think of. Don't know why I did that. There we go. Onto the jump pad. Oh, I gotta hit that. Alright, on to Darian.
Over here.
Alright, keep an eye on the time, everyone, on the clock at the top. I want to see how many seconds before midnight I get this, because...
Yeah.
Wow, only 6 seconds, and we have 1 minute and 6 seconds until 2026. And we're zooming into episode 2. going to use the term Goomba Stomp on stream because, yeah. If it happens, I'm going to call it Goomba Stomp. But I'm also going to acknowledge that it's something that I particularly call it. Okay. Very decent practice so far. I say and then get caught on the little spear machine. That's fine. That's why I got the knife. That is explicitly why I got the knife. That little instance. Fuck you, it's still December. That's right. Wait, what? Oh, it's still December for you. Well, I'll tell you one thing. For me, it's fuck you, it's January. It's the most magical time of the year. Where a lot of terrible films are gonna come out. I'm anticipating within exactly an hour, Matrix is gonna put "fuck you, it's January" straight in the chat. I would expect nothing less. Okay, that was bad, and then I decided to follow it up with a strat that was even far worse, which was risking, like, resetting with the fire columns. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm surprised my heart rate is like as low as it is, considering how like absolutely stressed out of my fucking mind I am right now.
Outsider, please.
Maybe I'm just good at like pacing, like keeping track of my heart. See, my heart rate went up because I acknowledged it.
There she is.
That's how that works.
Over here.
That was a bit unfortunate. Okay, into here. Open the door. Get through here. Fuck you. Lamau. Okay. Four chamber way. See, that's always like a predictable one because it's always going to be over patrol in that room. Always going to be. I think I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna like get to the switch and not even bother with the enemies. I usually try to deal with the enemies because, you know, hit scan's a thing, but I might not. By the way, Regarding my microphone, do you hear the game like being bleeding through? I'm like trying to check the seal of the headphones. I didn't have time to do it earlier, so I'm just asking now. Do you hear like any echo of the stream happening? Okay, good. That means I have a very good seal on the headphones. Which means my $20 purchase was definitely worth it. I'm thinking at some point, maybe in like the next month, I want to take my music listening experience to the next level, but I don't want to spend like an extremely high amount on it. I have, what is it, the HD 560Ss at the moment, but those are dynamic drivers. I want to try a planar magnetic headphone at some point. And I've been looking at the options, right? There are a few budget options that you can get. And it's currently split between, what is it, the Hi-Fi Man Sundara? Yeah. And the FIO, I believe JT1. Actually, like, there's a lot of FIO models that are planar, but I was trying to find one under, like, 200. Because those headphones can get expensive real quick, and return on investment for those very quickly approaches diminishing returns at some point. But I think like the cheapest option right now, oh, that could have been a soft lock. It's like the FIO. Like the cheapest FIO is like $119. Not a bad price. I think that's actually cheaper than my 560s. But I had to replace the ear cups and the ear pads and the cable that comes with it. Because apparently it is hot garbage.
Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, that completely scared the shit out of me. That gold split actually, like, crept up on me. Alright, I have enough rockets. I'm gonna quickly glance at the timer. Oh, okay, I knocked some time off of it. I definitely knocked some time off. Just think after this stream I can unglue this hat from my head. Oh no! No, 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 no. Yeah! I'm not even gonna complain about this because at least I get full, rocket. Also, very interestingly, the Enforcer kept the door open. No, we can't do the Santa hat every year because every year isn't December. Don't you start playing that fucking Wizard song. I don't wish it could be Christmas every day. Thank you very much. It's a good song, but like I don't want that. It'd be like Black Mirror, White Christmas. Probably one of the most depressing fucking holiday specials I've ever seen. And that's by design.
Here she is. Over here.
Okay. Dead in 5 seconds. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna get a new rocket anyway. that's one way to do it. That is a way to do it. Whew. Haha, fuck off. You ain't netting me today. Alright, no over patrol. As long as I get in, get the key, and get out, we'll be good. Alright. Don't you fucking gimme that. That's what they were doing. You saw them reach their hand out. They were trying to take either my rocket or, well, my rocket, because I don't have armor. It's one or the other. And I'd have to kill them to get it back. Alright. Anyway, it's now officially one day before I head to GDQ. I may have to readjust my headband on my headphones at some point.
Here she is.
Huh? Okay.
Outsider. Outsider.
Oh, they're already at the max length. That's terrifying. Maybe I have to, like, make them not the max length. Maybe I gotta make them a little bit shorter. Because it does feel like it's, like, digging into the top of my ears. Yeah, that's probably what I gotta do. Won't be able to do it at the moment, though. I gotta get to an elevator before I can do that.
Here she is. Here she is.
Eat lead.
Okay. To a very good point. I made a boo-boo! I hit the wrong button! And I got soft-locked! Oh! I'm resetting on that. Fuck. That is full-on reset territory. And I'm gonna try this on a 6 for each. Yeah. What's interesting about, like, your head is, like, it could be, like, one could be a different setting for the headphones than the other. Oh, I see what's going on. I think my, like, left ear... Sorry. I think my left ear might actually be farther back than my right one. So I have to, like... If I have the headphones, like, completely straight down, it doesn't fit right. So I have to, like... I mean, that would explain so much why... Okay, maybe me having one ear off for a while... when I do stuff wasn't a good idea. Leads to this. Anyway, I'm gonna disappear off the screen for a second. I'm gonna just cancel the prediction that was put in. And we're just gonna do it again because I feel like that was too far into the run where it would be not worth doing. God, look at that time though. I will have to actually save that because we have a time save on that split. The splits are currently only, is that an 8? About 20 seconds behind world record now. We're only 20 seconds behind the actual world record with the splits now. You're never closer. All right, I'm gonna have to, like, think this over because the issue with the exercise bike, right, is that my splits are a foot pedal. Right? And it's hard to hit the pedal when you're on a bike. So I gotta figure out real quick how to do this. What I could do is I could put the foot pedal under the bike, but the problem is if I need to skip a split, that ain't happening. I don't know. It could happen. I'm looking at it. Let me see how viable that is, and then I'll show back up on the screen. Oh, that's not viable at all. Ah, there's also an alarm going off in my, I don't know if you can hear it, but my iPhone is going off because I, for some reason, set a fucking alarm for 12:15 in the morning. I don't know why I do this. Alright, I think that might work. I can't really do it on the other side because of the fact that my, the cord for this is not long enough. Alright. Where's my fucking phone? Here it is. Shut up! Alright. Give me 1 second and we will get going again. As a reminder, this is a fine quality live stream from tbcr Productions. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. The first proper stream of 2026 now, which is the last stream before I go to GDQ. And if you are unaware, I will be going to obviously going to the event, and my run is on Monday at 1 a.m. I will be after Katamari. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure whatsoever. Not one damn bit. Oh, hold on. I gotta have to fix one thing. Just one thing. Okay. I think we're good to go now. I'm gonna hit the button. And I gotta get the pedal for the exercise bike in a position where I won't accidentally slam my fucking foot into it trying to hit the split timer. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this. After this next run, we're gonna take an intermission, like proper intermission. So I'm gonna start the prediction again. As a reminder, if you or others get the minute range correct, you win a speedrun prediction. If you alone get it, you will get a speedrun request and a outfit request that you can redeem. All right, here we go. Prediction in. Reminder, if you pick 35, you are under the assumption that I will may potentially world record. So please do not pick that unless you feel very confident in me. I really need to invest in a different exercise bike that actually has like a back to it. Because as a reminder, this one does not have a back to it, and I always fear about falling backwards and cracking my head on my my workbench. Don't you mean the wall? Yeah, there's a workbench next to the wall. Well, I made a terrible decision. I guess we're gonna have to go with it though.
Over here. Here she is.
If I get gimmied even once, this is over.
Here she is. Here she is. Over here. Over here.
Even a singular time I get my armor taken, it's over.
Here she is. Over here.
Had I not picked that health up, I probably could have just got skin of the teeth bonus. And now that I think about it, I probably should have done that. I didn't explain that in my my notes for the restreamers for the event. I probably should have pointed out the bonuses. Skin of the teeth bonus. Basically, it's the health that makes the orchestra hit happen, right? If you leave a level at, like, such an abysmally low number of health like this one, except like at this, you'll get all of it back. I'm gonna restart. Timer will keep the timer for the prediction will keep going. I just don't like how that run went.
Here she is. Target spotted.
Teeps, what the fuck are you doing? I apparently don't know.
Here she is. Over here. Here she is.
Also, one of the benefits, question mark, of my monitor that I'm playing this game on and the monitor that I have the chat on, is both of them support HDR,
Here she is.
4K HDR. Oh no, actually the game monitor is 1080p, but still HDR on 1080p. Not bad.
Over here.
But it definitely makes everyone's like Twitch like names like a bit more washed out.
Over here.
Oh, that was very tense. There were 2 over patrols.
Outsider.
It's okay. There was another one.
Outsider.
That was probably the least terrible opening to this level I've had. In fact, it's such a good ending to that opening that I'm just going straight for it without going for the extra health.
Outsider. Fire.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ba-ba-da-ba. Cool. Jump. No hit scan to slow me down so I don't accidentally... Well, not accidentally, but I just don't make it. Alright, quick set. Yeah, I do want to still at least get 4 runs done before I go to bed. I'm waking up at 8 a.m. no matter what, so... See if I can just get 4 runs done.
Over here.
I put down enough slots on my notepad on my PDA, which I didn't note down the first time because I was too busy talking about the fucking date book app that I got for my my Palm. I will say, the proceeds of me buying that went towards wildlife conservation projects, so that's kind of cool.
Outsider.
Although in the in the email where I got the product key, the person, the vendor of the software was like, "You should probably consider not using Palm, considering the fact that Palm Day is in like 5 years."
Yeah.
To which I'm like, "You don't understand. I have ways of dealing with that."
Over here.
Which, again, to remind people what Palm Day is, in Palm OS, the developers never really thought people were going to be using their products past 2031, so the code just doesn't count any days or any time past December 31st, 2031. So when 2032 hits, it's like, if you look at the calendar, quite literally, it just keeps repeating 31. You can keep using the device, but like time will not increase. There are a few workarounds you can do to get around that. Number one is by just tricking it into like using an earlier time and then cosmetically replacing it with the appropriate year so you can keep going past it. There are certain applications that are not susceptible to it because of more modern like advances in how people make applications for the Palm. I would like to make applications for the Palm. I think it would be very neat and useful to make applications for it. It does require learning either Visual Basic C for 68K or assembly.
Yeah.
What? You fucking kidding me? I'm not even gonna look at how much of a gold that was. Don't even tell me. I don't want to look at it. That's the second gold this stream. Supposed to be getting consistent type of like, you know, catch-up stuff, and no, we're still getting fucking gold splits less than a week before my run. Why are you getting upset over getting a gold split? You don't understand.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be getting like consistency. Alright, didn't get netted. MP40 guard. Odds of getting gimmied on the way back are lower. Very good timing right there with the door. And now the part that can definitely eat some time up if I'm not careful. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark. I had a fight with Lisa today. No, it's not true. Don't even ask. Why was Denny so creepy in that film? I still think about the room some of these days. Because I can kind of, to a degree, see where Tommy was, like, going with the film. It's still, like, incomprehensible, don't get me wrong. But, like, you can kind of, like, understand what he was trying to do, you know? He doesn't do it well, but there's, like, some sort of, like, thing you can kind of glean from the scenes of The Room. Which of, like, the big question is, which particular room are we talking about? Like, what does The Room, what is the titular room in The Room? I feel like that's a question, if I asked Tommy Wiseau, specifically that question, I don't even think he would be able to give me an answer. I don't even think Tommy knows what The Room is for The Room. Hello, Nolan. I don't know why I did that. I did that intentionally. Just gonna do that. Fuck it. I need to not do the next two in case there's an enforcer right there, but there isn't. Just that one. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Okay, cool. All right, on to four-way chamber. As I try to pace myself a little bit. Oh, that's really good. That's definitely gonna get some time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that moving forward. I think it's just a lot faster than just manually picking them off. Unless the enforcer's like tossing grenades, then you can just deal with it. Okay. That's a lot of over patrols. One in every room, basically. Except for that second to last one. Should have probably just went for this. Oh well. And yes, again. Open the door. Okay, cool. That was very close, by the way. Like I was firmly in the door.
Outsider.
First try. God mode jump. One of the sickest things you can do in this game is do a rocket jump with God mode. Pacing. I'm fine with that happening. Again, we need to pace. I'm actually a little bit too fast right now. I need to slow the fuck down a little bit. Because again, this is the one level where going too fast actually will harm you going into episode 3. Because there is a new bazooka that I need to pick up.
Outsider.
And we should be able to pick it up now.
Yeah.
Ah! Probably should have had that a bit available. Oh well. Got past that. Couldn't get past that. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine, because this is a thing. I guarantee you this is going to be a section with a donation read. Even though it's like, because that's like the one like actual like breather this entire level has. It's the hallway of incredible length. Alright, cool.
Outsider. Die.
Sorry, I gotta lock in for a bit. Because you can lose a good bit of time on this level by having like little mistakes. Like falling in the pit there. Getting that happening. Just bad door opens in general.
Outsider.
Okay, I guess we'll just go with that.
Outsider.
A little bit of time wasted because I didn't get the rocket to hit the column, that first one. So yeah, tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm gonna go on to railrat.net. And you can as well. And you can keep track of how the Floridian is going. Number 40. Will be the next northbound train at 8 a.m. We'll see how delayed it's going to be going into Friday. See, because that train is, like, weird because, like, I think it's, what, Tampa? It has to do, like, this weird diversion to Tampa where it stops at, like, multiple stations twice because that Amtrak route specifically has a bit of, like, a local service, so to speak. That was a good idea. That was pretty bad. So that's a good time to bring this up. So if an enemy is directly in the middle of the door, they are essentially invulnerable. And you just saw the perfect example of that happening. And that is not a Ludicrous Edition thing. That is also in the DOS version. Like, if I boot up the DOS version, I can do this exact route. The sans how I do the rocket jumps. But I can basically do this exact route on that version. Like, there's barely any differences of, like, considerable length. That's why I've been submitting this instead of the original, is because, other than, you know, the DOS version crashes very badly. And by very badly, I mean it will crash by looking at it weird. By the way, have any of you seen, like, the attendee shirt for GDQ, this upcoming GDQ? Very sick. Absolutely sick t-shirt. I think if you go on the Yeti's website and look at the virtual attendee shirt, it should be similar. Probably one of the sickest fucking designs I've seen for a GDQ shirt in a long time. One of my personal favorites, though, is still the VCR looking one. I wear that a lot. I actually got recognized a little bit in a pawn shop for wearing that. Because the person noticed I was a runner. It said runner on the back. Or on the front. No, it's on the front. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever been, like, recognized. In, like, a, in public for, like, speed running.
Outsider.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. If I finish this with, like, a decent enemy fight, this is probably going to be a gold split. Just because of that little move I did there. Cool. All right, how many rockets do I have left? 6? Cool. I'm fine with that slight slowdown. Get the firebomb. Keeping my hands off the mouse buttons while I'm setting this up. So the reason I go very far out like that at the start is to set up enemies like, just set up enemies like movement. Because how enemy works is they're basically taking a screenshot of wherever you're at and trying to move towards it until they spot you again, or they get close enough to actually be able to attack. So you can take advantage of that. I told you. It's gonna be a time save. I have a horrible feeling I'm actually in contention for a world record, and it's gonna be... Oh boy. Do not tell me if I am or not. That will not be a good idea. Let's just let it happen. If it is. If I get good luck on this next part, oh boy. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Next ad break coming up in a bit. About 6.5 minutes. Come on. Wanted to set that up just right since I saw the Deathfire Monk. Oh, okay. That might cause an issue on the way back. Potentially. I can't say it will for certain. I cannot, like, give you that sort of, like, certainty, but that may cause an issue on the way back. No, it didn't. There is another Deathfire Monk that I saw off in the distance on the left, but we'll see if that's actually the case on the way out. Nope, they got blocked by the column. Cool. Just doing that as a safety. Enemies actually move faster than you think. All right, let's go. Ow. Got the key. Now, this part can probably make or break this, in my opinion. So I gotta be careful, because I don't want to get caught too much, and I don't want to go flying on the trampolines too hard. Mouse is caught under keyboard. Good timing right there. Very good cycle. Keeps getting caught under the keyboard. Notice I stopped for a second before I actually moved forward after firing the blast. This is so, in case I, like, run out and I get ahead of the shot, I don't die. Very good strafing. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. If I can get good luck here, then that'll make up for it. Oh, okay. I've never had that happen before. I'm not saying the line. I've said a variation of the line, but I'm not saying the exact line. That did definitely eat some time, though. Almost for absolute certainty. See, that's how I want that. I open the thing, and then I pick the key up. And then I run to that, and then for some reason it gives me an extra boost down the hallway. I don't understand the physics in this game. And like how damage and whatnot works. A reminder, this game was originally made on a very fucked version of the Wolfenstein 3D engine. A game which, at the time of the shareware release coming out, had been 3 years old. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Oh. That's not good. I didn't save. No, I did. Never mind. I got mixed up for a second. All right, I'm gonna take the high road this time. Ba, 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 ba. That's only one big mistake so far in this run. That's not bad. One big mistake. Some tiny mistakes, but just one big mistake. If we can get a good El Oscuro, we'll really be in the money. All right, very good clearing right there, so I don't get hit by the Deathfire Monk around the corner. And that also means I could just go straight into this. All right, one more elevator to go, and then we got El Oscuro. Of course that happens. Ah, very nice. All right. All right, cool. Come on. Good. They didn't go flying in the wrong direction. Bit bad movement there. And I basically say that because of the fact that went flying up and flew a little bit. I want to kind of keep movement, horizontal-ish movement, to a minimum. So go up and then go immediately back down. Maybe move a very tiny little tidbit, but other than that, okay, cool. It's fine. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, on to Canyon Chase, second to last level. I fletched a flame wall. When I save, I have to let off of the movement key because otherwise it will eat the input. Something to keep in mind with this version is, yeah, first input of each level is eaten. So you have to like double tap your movement key to move. And then whenever you save, whatever button you're holding at the time is also eaten. So I'm fine with picking that up. It means I just have to pick up the asbestos and then get going.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Yes! Let me make sure. Okay, cool. Textbook. Actually textbook right there. Got a double. Got a double. A double. Can I get triple? Single. Double. Cool. All right. Now we can just keep going. Pick that up. Carefully walk up. I kind of need to time this just a little bit. Because I do need to pick up that asbestos in here specifically. Okay, cool. I do have to waste a little bit of time there. Because how this level works is I need to make sure I have a particular amount of asbestos armor. by the time I finish with the larva. Alright, cool. We're going for it. Alright, let's go. I thought that was my... No, that was that. Alright, hold on. Oh, wait, what? Okay, we got it. I'm not looking at the timer. I don't know what they died on. What did they die on? I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Are you fucking shitting me? That's a world record by 25 seconds, by the way. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Hold on. We can't confirm that yet. You know what we gotta do?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. I'm not even gonna do anything funny right here. I need to no, that is by 25 seconds. World record was 35:28. What a way to fucking start this year. And the last practice session with a world record during it. Further lowering it down. Sub 35 is actually viable. Somewhat. I feel. Yeah, the submission for AGDQ was the last world record, by the way. Alright, what was the first run? I know it was like a 37 something. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to follow that up. And you know what? Because of that, no one got the prediction. Not a single person got the prediction because who in their fucking right mind would pick world record? I can't believe this. I have to tell Rip Chip this. And I also have to put that in the GDQ Discord. Hold on, I need to take a fucking photo of this. I'm using the wrong mouse. Hold on. All right, let me post this in the Discord. The GDQ event Discord. All right, I gotta grab my my heart rate got up to like what, almost 140 then? Oh boy. Oh my god. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to like follow it up. Also, we have intermission because I did say we were doing intermission after this. I'm gonna put it at 7 minutes because I need to like not be on this bike while doing this. So we'll be back in a bit, everyone. On this New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, fine quality live stream. I need to. Anyway, we'll be back in a bit. Join us in a bit, won't you? I know I will. Oh boy. Did you teleport the fucking fireworks outside my house? Holy shit. Like, they're right outside. There's a fucking burn ban going on in my area, too. They should be setting off fucking shit like that. Oh, boy. Anyway, how the hell do we follow that up? Quite literally, how do we follow that up? I think it's a very hard ask. But yeah, world record by 25 seconds, everyone. 25 seconds, and if none of the other runs tonight get as close to what we got just then oh boy, at least we got world record. So, with that, I say welcome back to a fine quality live stream from tbcr Productions. We are in the second and final segment of this live stream because we only have about 2 more runs that I'm probably gonna have enough like mental capacity to really do after that one. Oh boy. Yeah, we got about 2 more runs, and then I'm gonna bid you adieu for the stream for about 13 days. Because I have to do my last minute preparations for GDQ on Thursday. And then on Friday, I'm heading to Pittsburgh to, well, first get to Pittsburgh and then to get into my hotel room and then to, then check in and then set my game up and then practice the ever-living shit out of this game a little bit more. And then have food with Taxodium. Hold on one second. I've got a DM from Syrup, so I need to read that real quick. I cannot do it on my Mac because apparently the thing is on the screen below. Oh, it's just Syrup wishing Happy New Year. That's a nice thing that they did. Wishing a Happy New Year. Alright, anyway, yeah. We gotta get another run, don't we? Gotta get another run. So, with that upset of a run, and it quite literally was an upset, no one got the speedrun prediction for the last run, but you have 2 more chances tonight, and again, I'm gonna explain in case anyone wasn't here for the opening. The rules are simple. You're going to guess the, oh, you're putting in a speedrun request, I see. We will put that in after I'm done explaining the rules. But yeah, the rules are simple. I'm going to put up a prediction. You, with your pirated Copeland betas, are going to guess what the ending time frame is going to be by the minute range. If you are correct, then if multiple people got it, then each of you will win a speedrun request. However, if you alone, sole person, guess and get it correct, not only will you win a speedrun request, but also a outfit request as well, up to a $25 value. There's no tiger poster. I'm sorry, there's no tiger poster, but you could make me wear an outfit while doing like some weird fucking run. Think about that. Anyway. We gotta put Chaos Engine down. It's actually very interesting that you did put that down because I am taking the Super Nintendo version with me to the event. Soldiers of Fortune. Mercenary. I do want to learn that as a speed game, as like a co-op run with someone, but I don't know who would even be remotely interested in doing that. It's a pretty tough game to do, even like as a, you know, just by yourself. 16 levels of fun. Okay, so I'm now going to pose the question to you people of tbcr _ on twitch.tv. What minute range do you think I'm gonna finish at? Now, I have to stress now. I'm bumping the times up. So we're not starting this just yet. With this revelation, we have to change all the values up by 1. So now, instead of 35 being the highest value, or the lowest value, it's 34. And I must stress so much that if for some reason you pick 34, you are under the assumption that I am going to world record and possibly sub 35. Oh no, not possibly. If you pick a 34, you're guessing I'm going to sub 35. So please keep that in mind. That you gotta be careful with that. Anyway, what's the minute range? And with that, we head into segment 2 proper. As I put my mouse down. All right. Bam. All right, let's get my foot ready. So we got 2 more full game runs to get through. And then I will bid you adieu for a little under 2 weeks. Unless you're gonna be at GDQ, and then it'll just be a couple days till I see you. Remember when I said this run's probably gonna be the sickest thing? One of the sickest runs I do for the event. I think in terms of like gameplay, I think this is kind of on par with like Chasm the Rift. Although Chasm, not my best commentary, but like gameplay was still pretty good. I do want to relearn Chasm at some point with like the newer strats and like resubmit it, because I would like to redo it commentary wise.
Here she is.
All right. By the way, Weird Proc, your run is noted in the list.
Outsider.
Okay.
Outsider.
Could have been better. I'm definitely gonna have to pick up the... All right, didn't get stuck there, so that's good. Oh, that bot's gonna be really fun to extract that highlight out of. I'm sorry, I need to restart this one. I'm making too many, like, mistakes. I think I'm just, like, still shaken from, like, actually getting that. I did pick Ty, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Here she is. Here she is.
Okay.
Over here.
Oh.
Outsider.
Over here.
So, yeah.
Here she is.
It's real funny because
Over
I
here.
actually have to drive towards my work to go to the train station tomorrow. And it's like a half an hour walk that I'm gonna have to do.
Here she is.
Unless there's parking at the station, but I also need the exercise, so I'm just gonna walk. It's getting very real, you know, in terms of like the trip. That could have been a bit better. Well, the nice thing about my run being so early in the week is that I don't have to worry about it after Monday, because it'll be done. Wow, my health got absolutely obliterated. I'm going for this now.
Outsider.
Okay, cool. Bouncing. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate right there. But, you know, it happens. Definitely happens. Very nice little hop there. So as a reminder, we still got a lot of time left for putting in your prediction for this run. Just guess the minute range. Only costs you 10 pirated Copeland betas. Yes, that's what I call my channel points. Gotta have some Bungie references. Also, like, shit like this is why speedrunning is always gonna be like a feature on this channel, you know? Getting sick times like that, that's why that's the serotonin I need. All right, that was a bit of a but we can try again. 1 second. I got another DM. I'm gonna have to acknowledge real quick. Yeah? Okay. What do you mean fitness boxing Persona 5? Okay. I guess I'm buying a boxing game for Persona 5. Fuck it. Oh no, my bottle cap. Can't wait to throw my fucking arm out in my 40s. Because that'll be when I get the Persona 5. For those unaware, I'm doing a playthrough series where I'm playing through every Megami Tensei game in original release order. I'm in 1994 at the moment. Persona 5 is 2016. As you can probably guess by math, that's quite a bit away. And it is like, I think 60 games away. Although there is a number of those that I cannot play because they're not available unless you buy like a Japanese feature phone that has the game on it. That or G mode releases a thing, but okay. Cool. See, I think I'm slowly getting a bit better. We'll see when I get to too much room again. I'm just moving with reckless abandon for like some of the traps that are in the room. You know what I'm gonna do to celebrate this? I'm gonna buy some new slippers. Yeah. I'm gonna have new slippers. I have some like plaid slippers that I normally wear to GDQs, but I've also had these for like 4 or 5 years now. I'm gonna celebrate by getting new slippers. I know that's such a small thing to really celebrate it, getting the world record with, but like, it'd also just be nice to have those when I'm on the train so I don't have to wear my fucking boots the whole time. I'm gonna be on the train for like 14 hours, so. And again, to answer why am I doing the train, because it's not a plane, and because Amtrak steak. Can't forget about the Amtrak steak. You should try the Amtrak steak at some point. It is actually like really good. If you're like someone that actually eats meat, try the steak. Very good. Comes with like little carrots and green beans and mashed potatoes, and they have like a port wine sauce on it as well. Oh. And then they got like a blueberry crumble, like cheesecake that can go along with it. That alone is like worth the price of like a roomette.
Here she is.
Absolutely decadent. Cruising for a bruising, but we're locked in now.
Here she is.
Ah, I thought I was gonna make that. Thought I was gonna Goomba stomp them. Oh. Or both of them, but nope, just the one.
Over here.
Okay, heading in. Whoop. Heading into there.
Over here.
On the spring surprise. Oh. Input got eaten. I did mention that. Your input can get eaten. Oh, a little bit too early. I'm not even gonna bother with, like, jumping up. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, I will jump up here. But not here. Okay. I'm gonna have to get used to playing this at 60 again, hertz. Fun fact, I'm playing this at 240 right now. Just because that's what the monitor supports, and it's like the default option. I don't bother changing it. The only thing I've changed is the resolution. Which is, and I'm not joking, 1280 by 1024. Come on, Darian.
Yeah.
Oh. Gonna be playing this when I'm 60 years old? I don't know. I have to see. Worst case scenario, by the way, just happened. Oh, they weren't near the thing. Oh boy. I will say this, I do plan on streaming as long as I, like, physically can do it. An 80-year-old Teeps with full body tracking doing line dancing for seniors. I have a copy of Line Dancing for Seniors, by the way, on VHS. Why would I not? It's such a tape. I keep it on my bookshelf. I put all my important tapes. It's next to my copy of Die Hard Dracula and Tales from the Quad-Dead Zone. And such oddities such as Chickens Gone Wild, which is about, unironically, a man from the Research Triangle of North Carolina. I think he was like a minister, but like his big thing was like doing tricks with chickens, and the DVD that came from this. Chicken sandals! It's a chicken with sandals. Chicken sandals. Chicken haircut. Conveniently next to the place where they got the chicken sandals. Like, okay, real talk, I know where that is. Like, both of those locations where that happens, I know where that is. Also, there's like a place at a movie theater. That's now a high school, by the way. It's a magnet high school.
Outsider. Outsider.
It is
Over here.
it is so bizarre to like watch a DVD and like recognize locations because they are within like
Outsider.
a non-considerable distance from you.
Yeah.
And my definition of non-considerable is less than like 20-mile radius, which is about the research triangle in a nutshell. There's also a DVD called Back in Motion, which is also from this like lady that did like what was it, qigong type of like acupuncture or whatnot, or maybe it's like exercises. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but it's just like 1 hour DVD of just like her doing exercises in the middle of this fucking park in, oh god, where was it? North Hills, Raleigh. North Hills is where the snooty people live. They also have a Harris Teeter in a high-rise building, which is a very neat concept, very novel concept. Very claustrophobic. I've been in there. It's very claustrophobic. It's also like one of the only two-story Harris Teeters I've been in. Sometimes I have to drive out of that area for things.
Yeah.
Like famous celebrities like Mr. Based, and I don't think, no, Matt Pat doesn't live in North Hills. He lives sometimes in a different area of the triangle. Yeah, if you didn't know, Matt Pat like lives sometimes during the year like in my area. I think his wife is from Anger?
Over here.
That sounds right. Fun fact, did you know the people behind Rhett and Link lived in, oh god, where was it? Fuquay Varina, North Carolina, when they started out on YouTube.
Outsider.
Like,
Outsider.
unironically, small world. Zach Galifianakis was worked at the radio station, like the college radio station for NC State University at one point. How the fuck did they get me? Okay. How bad are we fucked? Not that much. Not that much. I mean, we are truly fucked to the degree that I'm having to play basically half the level over again, but like, it's not as bad as it could have been. Okay, maybe I should have just went for those. Too late now. Hindsight's 20/20. I think the fact that I got to episode 2 again is a bit of an accomplishment.
Outsider.
Okay. Damn it. Hold on, I gotta take a safety. I was hoping to get like some food, like a pre-sporage in one of the barrels, but no. That's not happening. Fuck off.
Outsider.
First try, let's go. How did I not soft lock? What am I doing?
Here she is.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to kill time because I need a specific amount of God mode remaining. Alright. A good sip of my beverage this time.
Yeah.
Oh, am I gonna fucking enjoy that sub later? I'm getting me a sub for lunch. It'll probably be the only meal considerable meal I have, because, like, the subs, Harris Teeter, that lookup really fucked me over. I don't even know how the fuck I did it. Oh, nope, that's a reset. I don't know if we'll get 4 runs done, because I do have to go to bed at some point. What time is it right now? It is 1:40 in the morning. Okay, so we still have enough time that we could reasonably do 2 more runs. But we'll have to I have to see how it goes. Okay, anyway. Sorry. All right, so since I've had multiple fuck ups, I'm gonna clear the guesses, and we're gonna play it again. Oh, don't... I have to redo all of this because of that. All right, hold on. Apparently, if you delete a thing too early, or just delete it, and you try to go, like, do it again, it doesn't actually save it. All right, so we're gonna do another prediction round. Once again, guess the minute range that you think the run is gonna finish at, if we're able to finish it. If I get the time that you picked in the minute range, then you want a speedrun request only. If other people get it, if you're by your lonesome with your guess, then you will win an outfit request alongside that. And just a note, 34 implies that you think I will get a world record to the point that I will sub 35. We are 3 seconds off of a sub 35, just so you're aware. Okie doke, Thren, have a good night. We'll have to stop at some point, but I guess I might as well put railrat.net up real quick to see how the Floridian yesterday was. Looks like, oh, all 4 trains are active actually right now. Yeah. Oh boy, the southbound going towards Miami the second train had up to a 5-hour delay. The other ones look like they're pretty decent timings, like both northbound trains, which looks like the first one's actually stopped at the moment, but the second one is reaching Pittsburgh about 10 minutes late. Yeah, no, it already hit it. See, I was 10 minutes late, so we might be getting there. If it matches with the other stuff, we may be getting there at about... Yeah, about 11:30. 11:30 to midnight. Yeah. I still have to call the hotel ahead of time to authorize the room, because we will not be getting there before. We're gonna be getting there late, is what I'm saying. Anyway, oh, Persona 30th anniversary movie. I'll take a look at that later. Okay. I'll drag that up here though. And I proceeded to not do that. There we go. All right. Anyway, prediction time. Put your votes in. We're gonna go for another run. Just put the right side up. And we'll go for it. By the way, I mentioned Persona 30th anniversary, but Megami Tensei as a whole, reset your counters, turns 40 this year because the first book was published in 1986 in March. The original digital Devil Story novel was published in March of '86. And it took a full year before a game based off of an OVA and a game based off the book came out. I don't know if that's gonna be the last ad break. We'll have to see how I'm feeling after this run. But there is an ad break coming up. As a reminder, if you don't want to deal with any of the mitigations that you have to do with an ad break and you just want to watch this damn stream without ads, or get bonus content on the Discord, bonus videos, early access. There will be one video you will get early access to for like months because it's gonna be next December's Christmas video that I was not able to get finished this Christmas because of how big it is. That video is also responsible for a lot of the changes on how I'm recording content, at least gameplay edits. I'm restricting it to an hour a game because that video is going to easily be more than an hour. In fact, it's 3 hours of footage, so I could confidently say that. How the fuck? Okay. Let's try that again. I was even shooting them, and they fired a net off. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. Wasn't trying to do that, but alright. I think the adrenaline from that is like now, like from the second run of the night is like slowly is like starting to leave. So this might actually be the last run. I was hoping to get 4 runs done, but we may only be able to get 3. I'm gonna have a good fucking night's sleep, I'll say that. For as little of sleep I'm gonna get, is gonna be the best damn sleep I get. Until next week, where I, like, do my run. I watch Awful Block and then I pass out for like 6 hours, 7 hours. Sometimes the best nights of sleep I've ever gotten have been at GDQ events. Whoa.
Outsider.
Okay. Go for it. Nice movement.
Here she is.
Cut the corner. See, I remembered a quick save. What a good boy am I. I like how I'm saying that about saving. Hello, Mike McMahon. You missed a very sick world record. I don't know if you were watching earlier, but yeah. Very sick world record happened. Happy New Year. You just got home? Yeah, I got a 3503. No, I'm pretty sure it was a 3503. I'll write down, I'll have to check what my PDA has, but I'm pretty sure it was 3503.
Outsider.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and check it anyway. Put the time down on leaderboard. Even then, like, considerable time shaved off the record, regardless. How the fuck can they do that? Like, I shoot the over patrol, right? They stun lock. They immediately fire a net as soon as they get out of their stun lock. This fucking game.
Yeah.
This fucking game.
She is. Over here.
I see dog mode glitched out, so now it's just human-sized dog. A small dog the size of a large dog. Long leg dog. Oh, okay, that definitely saves some time. Also, whose blue sky was it? Mr. Game and Shout. Apparently they're already, like, setting up the stage for the event right now. They were doing it last year. It feels weird to say that now. They were already setting up the stage last year. Also, fun trivia I found out. Apparently, only the first AGDQ back
Over here.
in person was not on the first week of the year. Which makes sense. AGDQ generally seems to be like the first full week of the year. Imagine, like, there's like a year where like January 1st is on a Sunday, right? Then you quite literally spend New Year's Day at GDQ. What years ahead of time have January 1st on a Sunday?
Over here.
I'm kind of curious about this.
Outsider. Die.
I'm guessing like maybe 2 years from now, maybe 3.
Drop it.
So yeah, AGDQ 2029, 2030, who knows? 2034. God, I'll be in my 40s at that point. That's a fucking thought. I'll be 40, yeah, I'll be actually 40 at that point. I'm sorry I have to remind people that CGI Man is quite old at this point. You probably would thought I was in my 20s, but no. No. It's just I have a very young voice. That's from all the injuries I had growing up. Made me have a high-pitched voice. I will say, like, after I, like, shave as well, I definitely have a very, very more youthful complexion, except when I smile. My face definitely does wrinkle a bit when smiling.
Infidel.
I was even shooting them! And I still get netted. I hate this game so much sometimes. Don't you fucking dare.
Over here.
Die.
Oh, come on. Cool.
Here she is.
Oh yeah, okay, so. Well, how I'm feeling at the moment, I think this might genuinely be the last full run. You son of a bitch! No, I'm fine. Oh wait, no, I thought you were asking me. Okay. Going for this. Reminder, every time I get hit with a gun, like bullet, I slow down. This is also why I'm doing Tibera and not Lorelei. She has a little bit more health, and that little bit of more health is very important. And I know the argument would be, well, Lorelei is still faster. You should be playing with the fastest character. But yeah, have you considered dying fast is also not fast? Dying fast is slow. Sometimes playing the absolute fastest character is not the best, like, option. I know that seems wild. I am way ahead. By the way, this is enemy manipulation because that smeg head. Get it? Because there's Sebastian Doyle, Chris. I will not be calling Chris the smeg head on stream at the event. I feel like I'll get yelled at if I do that. I will acknowledge Red Dwarf, though. For the Red Dwarf fans out there. I really should have done the rocket jump. Oh well. I'm not that far behind, though. Like, that's the nice thing about that, is that if I'm still behind that, then I'm still, like, roughly at a decent time frame. Oh, we have incredible length. Door open. Go through. Door open. Down and over. Quite possibly one of my favorite levels now. At least for episode 3, it's my favorite level. Go roller skating as a god. God on roller skates. Shredding it. Very good.
Here she is. Outsider.
Please just be the one. That did absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, there was a new Miles in Transit video that came out today, where a New York Times journalist and a photographer accompanied Miles and friends on writing every MetroCard line, or every line in, like, the New York tri-state area that took MetroCard. Very fascinating video, about an hour and a half. Definitely recommend watching. Also, watch the video on traveling up the Pacific like the Pacific coast using nothing but local transit. Also, very good video. It's a two-parter. I obviously can't link it to you at the moment because speed run. Ah, I was hoping I wouldn't get caught. So if I approach that touch plate strafing, it doesn't set it off for some reason. I don't get it.
Outsider.
Alright, onto the angry quilt. There's 3 levels from enemy.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna call it after this. I'm starting to get very fatigued. That adrenaline really like dissipated. I'm still committed to finishing this one since we're in episode 3 though. I think it's only fitting that I finish this run up. Okay, so now let's go into here. Save, enter. Oh, I was facing the wrong wall. Whoa.
Fire.
Cool. Heading down. Good, there's no enforcer here, so this should be fairly straightforward. If there was an enforcer there, that would have made it a little bit painful. I'm actually gonna keep the regular rocket launcher. I'm just gonna keep going. Just in case I have an enforcer coming up.
Die. Eat lead. Catch. Eat lead.
Let's try that again.
Catch. Catch.
Cool. That's fine. I'm just gonna go for it.
Outsider.
No enforcer. Although I think there's one over there. No? This is the tricky part. And we got through it. Alright, enemy time.
Fire.
Over here.
I'm listening for the crashing noises. That lets me know that I've got it. Alright, so I want to make sure I have enemy go as far out as possible. That way. Where are they? Right there. Alright, one more hit should do it. Quite literally one more hit. That is like a perfect enemy fight. You get all the fire bombs off on them, and then you get every single rocket and then one more.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. And you know what that means? I would take a look at that sum of best right there, everyone. Because I know what that means. That means hell is possible. hell is sub 35? And that's for ludicrous settings. Ludicrous settings. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I do not need to be going into this fucking room with a firebomb. Unless I like wasting time. Good break here. I just now glanced at the timer to see how far behind I am. What the fuck? I'm apparently not that far behind, which is absolutely mind-boggling. How am I doing this good pace-wise? I don't get it. I'm pretty sure I have like enough fuck-ups to like be at like a 36 or maybe even a 37, but still in 35 pace? Wow. Okay, if you voted for 35, you may potentially get it. I don't know. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Some good movement right there can definitely give you a good chance at it.
Outsider.
Not bad. Fine. Diamonds and Rust. This level on the DOS version was infamous for just crashing the game constantly. There we go, dog mode. Which in this case is kind of ideal, really. You do have the elevator music you have to contend with, but you do get a little bit better, like, handling on the platforming. Plus you can do that, and this. Like, this room is where time, like, you save a lot of time with dog mode. I did hit it, right? Yeah. Come on. Button. No pressure. Immense pressure. Immense pressure. I do not have God mode. I need to be very careful. That is why I did not just go straight up to them and start like barking. Because I could have still taken damage. Got through there before the boulder started moving, so that's good. Okay. Last level before El Oscuro. This is the level in the last run where I had that major fuck up. So like, if I can get through this without any major problems, maybe we'll be in a good standing. I don't know. I just need one entrance. I'm gonna do this as a safety. I think that's a decent safety to have. All right, let's go.
Over here. Here she is.
No pressure. No pressure. I'm so fucking stressed out right now. No, and I didn't save! Oh no! And doing the elevator and doing the thing and going back would be slower, so I have to actually sit and wait for the elevator. It's actually just faster for me to do this. Well, that's 20 seconds time loss, so... I thought I hit the button in time, but no. Alright, I gotta be a bit careful here. Hold on. Safety. Fuck it at this point. Come on. If this ends up being a record, I'm gonna like kick myself in the head. I mean, that's gonna be quite physically impossible because, you know. But you get what I mean. Doing the dance. Doing that dance. Alright, I need to go for this. Just fine. No, no, you get down. Oh. We're gonna see if that 20-second time loss does anything to affect the time. If I'm like so far ahead that doesn't even matter, like, oh boy. That says other things. Meaning I have 20 seconds of time save, like, available. That's what that means. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but we'll have to see. I think this might be at most like a minute. I need that armor. Kind of important. Got one. Got none. Got one. Got two. Two. Two, and I might be able to have to get one with a hit scan. scan weapon. All right, that's fine. I still think this is going to be a decent run. I mean, there's still parts about it that I don't particularly like. Got a triple. Single. Double. Double. And somehow missed. All right, cool. Come on. Oh, that was very bad what I just did. That is extremely bad what I just did. Alright, I am gonna have to take... Hold on. I'm still gonna go for it. Because there are some other ones. Oh, okay, it just went away. I sure do love my armor just going boop. Hi, Ellis Girl, can you fuck off? I got some out. Okay, this will do it. Nope. Someone's gonna win a speedrun request, maybe. Is it gonna be at 35 or is it gonna be at 36? Vote now on your phones. Like, listen. 2 35s, one being a world record, is not bad. It's not bad. That is not bad in the slightest. In fact, that's very good. Because that's still like 49 seconds behind world record. Only 49 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm not doing the funny right now. I am out of it. Someone's got another speedrun and outfit request. You have so many at this point. I think you have like 3. Yeah, you have 3 currently. I'm gonna note that down.
Yeah.
On my PDA real quick.
Yes.
Let's see. Outfit requests. I forgot to put an E. Okay, there we go.
很好。
All right, anyway.
All right.
You want another Skynet? Okay. Another Skynet. I'll put that down. You have 4 consecutive games at this point. And then, yeah, outfit requests is whenever. But not tonight, because this is definitely the last run of the evening. 'Cause, oh boy. Anyway, good practice session. I mean, it better be considering I got a world record. And with this, I guess we must bid adieu, at least for 2 weeks. You will see me at some point, but in a less CGI type of format on stage at summer. I said summer. Awesome Games Done Quick 2026. You're not gonna make any requests. I mean, if you want to give them to someone, you just need to let me and them know. But you have them, so unless you want to give them to someone else. Please don't be how like Irons did it, where I had to like divvy up like a whole bunch of like speedrun request credit. that was such a pain to try to figure out how to do that. So if you can like find someone that would be willing. Fort Boyard. Do you have a request? I don't know if you have a request, Matrix. I don't have you listed with a speedrun request. Yeah, you made, oh yeah, cause yeah, you made me do like, what, 10 runs of Fort Boyard with it. But yeah, give me just a second and then we will officially wrap up. I'm just trying to close the game at the moment. But yeah, oh boy, what a session. But yeah, I'm gonna bid you adieu now. In about 2 weeks, on the 14th, we'll be back on this stream with something to catch up from the event. And you'll see me on stage. Not in this era outfit, but you'll see me in the last era outfit running this video game. So get excited. Get excited. All right, so let me switch from my Linux machine to my Mac machine. And we'll see who's live on Twitch this morning. It is 2:25. Apologies for the somewhat not as long stream as I was planning, but I only have one more day to get stuff ready for the event, so I have to take advantage of the time. All right, who is live? I don't know if I want to watch Facade Corruptions. Sorry, Uncle Jovel. I guess we'll... I guess we will, Oh my goodness, Eternal Enigma's doing something it isn't Silent Hill 4. Downpour. Okay, you know what? I had another channel in mind, but I think I do want to watch some Silent Hill Downpour speedruns, because I know that game is Downpour is I think the one that's not like the good one. Anyway. We're gonna send you over to Eternal Enigma, and as always, the raid message is hello, tbcr smile, which is as you will see below. And while I get you set up to send you over there, as always, if you'd like to keep up to date with this fine quality live stream and you're not doing it at the moment, you thought the stream was pretty interesting, and maybe you want to watch some more in the future, maybe some speed runs, maybe some game playthroughs. I am playing through an entire game franchise. Not every game on a platform, but playing through a game franchise. Make sure you hit that follow button. Monday and Wednesdays are whatever the hell I feel like doing, and Fridays are Megami Tensei in Order, hence game franchise, where I'm playing a game, or each game in the Megami Tensei. I am playing through each game of the Megami Tensei franchise, but not necessarily the original versions, but I'm playing them in original release order. For instance, I played Shin Megami Tensei 1 on iOS because it's the only official English version, and I had to jump through hoops to get an iPad with it on there. It's a 3rd gen iPad though, so it's not the best. It's got a retina screen despite not really having the oomph to really do it. Oh, Kelnan, I got world record in ROTT, by the way. I shaved 25 seconds off, but let me continue off where I was though. But yeah, Friday's Megami Tensei in order, Saturday and Sunday, but not both, or Saturday or Sunday, but not both, is a toss-up day. It could be anything, could be nothing at all, could be speedrunning, could be creative stuff, could be anything. Could even be nothing as well. You have to make sure you check the schedule for what that's going to be. And yeah, if you're following on Twitch, make sure you also join the Fine Quality Discord. There's a whole bunch of channels, way too many channels for a Discord's own good. Discussion channels on technology. There's a channel for Mac, Windows, and Linux if you want to talk about those operating systems. There's a channel for PDAs because I, for some reason, have 5 of these now. Japanese and European home computers. There's a channel for Megami Tensei as a whole. That includes Persona, SMT, Devil Survivor, Devil Summoner. There's a Secret Square, which is a shitpost channel, but we actually talk about the Hollywood squares in it. And some other channels. And if you're a supporter of the Fine Quality live stream via Twitch sub, a recurring $5 coffee tier at the moment, you get access to a supporter lounge, which has a bunch of bonus content, such as early access to any videos I publish on YouTube, work in progress things, bonus videos, and more. You can find a link to that coffee down below. There's also a link to my throne if you'd like to buy an item on what is essentially my to-do list. This is what happens when I try to speed through these endings. I stumble over words. But yeah, it is essentially my to-do list. And yeah, if you want to get an item off of it early, then I'll shout you out on stream for doing it. And I think my Blue Sky will also post if you do it as well, so. And then there's fine-quality.website is the official TBCR website where I have social media at the top, stream embedded in the middle, and contact information at the bottom. Also my coaster credits. I still haven't added Six Flags Great America because I haven't been able to log in yet. Anyway, I need to go to bed because I have to be up at 8 a.m. because I have to have a train station I got to go to get some paper tickets. So with that in mind, my name is TBCR. I hope you have a good rest of your New Year's. You'll see me on stage in my prior era outfit with Rise of the Triad Ludicrous Edition, but I will see you back on this very live stream on the 14th of January with a thing. But until then, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.